If you're watching this video, you're probably interested in knowing what Google Cloud Platform is. Google Cloud Platform is really Google's response to AWS and all their services. If you think of AWS, probably one of the services that comes to mind is like S3 for storage, or EC2 elastic computing, and Redshift, for example, which is like a very powerful database. So in Google fashion, they wanted to respond and saw this great market opportunity and develop their own suite of products as well. In this page right here, we see what the Google Cloud Platform offers in terms of a free tier, which is pretty much which is a lot of their items that they offer in their fully paid suite. The three that I want to call out is really the ones that I mentioned a little while ago. Now, this compute engine is the response to EC2 for AWS. And if we scroll further down, we have storage, which is basically Google's response to S3 or S3 buckets, if you have heard of them. And then lastly, we have BigQuery, which is really like just a database. It's not quite structured as a database. It has some other functionality. It's a little different, but if you think of Redshift, this is really the response to Redshift. And of course, they have a couple of other neat offerings that are in their free tier as well. So that is what Google Cloud Platform is. Now, to get started with Google Cloud Platform, all you need is a Gmail account, and you can navigate to console.cloud.google.com, where you see this information. There are a couple of steps that I recommend in order to get started with Google Cloud Platform, especially if you're going to be developing or writing code that will interface with Google Cloud's platform. The first thing being is installing the Cloud Sdk, and I'll talk about that in a separate video. And then the second one is actually creating or signing up for this free credit, where you'll be prompted to enter your credit card information, and essentially if you go above what the free tier offers, you will get billed, but we'll be mindful and set some stuff up that allows us to operate within the free tier and not go over. And of course, you'll have this $300 credit that'll be very difficult to go over unless you just spin up a crazy amount of resources or just do something nuts. But in some of the tutorials that I'll go through, we'll be sure not to go beyond those boundaries. So that is a quick introduction to Google Cloud Platform. It'll make more sense if you have some awareness or knowledge of AWS services. But as I mentioned, the three basic things that you probably want to get familiarized with is the compute engine, which is basically a virtual machine in the cloud. Google Storage, which is really like a hard drive for you to store data in the cloud, of course. And then BigQuery, which is a powerful database that Google offers. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in future videos.